Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have some interesting jewellery to show you. So these pieces are mainly ethnic jewellery pieces, like tribal jewellery. There's North African jewellery, Egyptian revival, Afghan and Moroccan, and I think there's a Dutch souvenir bracelet in here as well. So I thought I got most of it from one person. I sourced it from one person, and then I got another separate piece on its own. So I've been a little bit obsessed with like ethnic tribal jewellery because it's so interesting, so beautiful, and it's all handcrafted as well, which is even nicer. So let's get into it. And I haven't fully researched each piece, but I can give you a rough idea of what they are basically. But yeah, it's something I'd like to learn more about, and I'd like to source more pieces as well. I feel like filling my shop with interesting handcrafted ethnic jewellery would be really nice. It's not cheap though. I paid quite a lot of money for this jewellery, so I'll get my money back obviously when I sell it. But the upfront cost for some of these pieces is not cheap. Anyway, let's move on to the jewellery. So the first piece of jewellery that I have I'm going to show you is the separate necklace that I got. A lot of this jewellery is made from silver alloys, frequently incorporating antique silver, dangling coins, filigree work, and they're usually made into like they usually have some sort of meaning, like a protective amulet. They usually have some sort of tribal meaning to them, and these pieces often use things like lapis lazuli and other gemstones. Coral's used a lot, turquoise is used a lot, rubies and emeralds, but obviously these pieces don't have rubies and emeralds. That would be nice. They would be really expensive, but the common stone in these pieces are lapis, like this one. Lapis as well, how you identify lapis is this is a good example, because this little piece of lapis here has a lot of gold specks in there. So lapis will always have gold flecks in there. If it hasn't got gold flecks, then you're looking at a different stone. So you definitely, if you're looking for lapis, you're looking for the gold flecks. So this it's like a Bohemian necklace. People will call this a boho necklace. So this is an Afghan necklace with lapis lazuli in it, and it's beautiful. That's the back of it. It's hollow. These pieces are hollow, so it's very light to wear. I've tried this on, it looks beautiful on as well. So that's that necklace. This is the clasp. This is handcrafted, by the way. As you can tell, it's handcrafted because you can see on the back where it's been. Can you even believe that somebody actually handcrafted this? It's just amazing. So I'm just going to put that to this side. But yeah, I love this necklace. It's beautiful. So we have this. This is a vintage Egyptian revival pin bangle. So the reason why it's a pin bangle is because this pin comes out so that you can put it on basically. And these are enamel panels on these, what I take to be flowers. This is quite weighty. Will be silver alloy as well, some sort of silver alloy metal. But you can take the pin out. I'll take it out, and then it opens up. So some of these pieces could do with a bit of a clean. So I will try. These should clean up nicely as well, but it's just taking the time to sit there and clean them. So there we go, and you just push the pin back in like that. But it's stunning. It's a nice stunning bracelet. So yeah, we're going to put that here. And then the next piece that I have is a really interesting, it's a vintage tribal amulet from North Africa. So on here, we've got the trade beads on here. So that's these are trade beads, handmade beads basically. I actually have So yeah, sorry, no, let me just explain about this necklace first. So this is an amulet. So in here, this is where it's supposed to carry a note, like notes or like some paper in there. I'd have to look up exactly what they would carry in here, and if you fold that up and it will tuck in there basically, from what I gather. And so yeah, this is an amulet. So you'll usually find these kinds of like bits hanging down for them. So yeah, how stunning is this necklace? Again, handcrafted. And this is the clasp. Just put it over your neck, but it hasn't got like a traditional clasp on it. I think you're just supposed to put it over your head basically. But yeah, this is absolutely stunning. So we're going to put that there. How beautiful are those pieces? So the next piece is another bangle. This needs a bit of cleaning. I've actually seen quite a few of these around, but I got this in because it was with the same lot that I got these two pieces. So I just put it in anyway, but it does need cleaning. I have seen ones in better condition than this. So yeah, it just needs a bit of a clean on this side here. But another stunning bracelet. Is it a pin? Yeah, it's a pin. So another one. Like that. So yeah, you just push that back in. There we go. And then that one just goes there. And then the next thing we have here is we have a vintage Afghan lapis lazuli necklace, which is gorgeous. This is very pretty, and this is the back. I love the detail on that. And then we've got some beads here. I don't know if this is amber or not, but so we've got some type of bead here. It could be amber considering that this is lapis and it's handmade. We've got some wooden beads in there as well. And then we've got the clasp there. So yeah, this is all handmade as well. How stunning is that? Stunning. So that can just go there. And then the next piece is, this is the Dutch Life souvenir bracelet that I just got with it. So this is this is a very cultural lot, isn't it? So yeah, this was in quite good condition, so I just picked this up. And it looks quite nice on. Let me give you a little showcase. I'm not going to actually do it up properly, but it does fit me quite nicely. But it actually fits quite nicely and looks quite nice on. So yeah, a lot of these type of so like these bracelets and things, I find that when I put them on my Etsy shop, they usually end up going back to where they originally came from. So yeah, so say if I've got something from France or Germany, then a German or French person, yeah, someone from France or Germany will usually buy those pieces and end up shipping them back to where they originally came from, which is quite nice. It's quite satisfying, you know. So this one is a antique Victorian rope bangle. So I'm sure there was some enamel. It looks like there was some enamel in here, but it's worn. But yeah, this is nice. This is a nice bracelet. This is a nice bangle anyway. So like antique rope design bangle, and it looks quite nice on as well. Yeah, so this is a nice bangle. The good thing about this jewellery, where it's made from silver alloys, it's not gonna lose its it's like wearing silver jewellery, like sterling silver jewellery. Basically, it's going to be long lasting. It's going to keep its, this is antique, so it's kept its you know, it's kept its colour. You haven't got to worry about any kind of, you know, like with gold plated and all of that sort of stuff. You haven't got to worry about all of that. You know, these are silver alloy pieces that are gonna be long lasting. Yes, they will tarnish like silver, but they're like, say for this one needs cleaning. So once I clean this up, this could be cleaned up really nicely to look, you know, the metal's supposed to be bright like that. This one's very well worn. This is just in it. This one is in exceptionally good condition considering its age, but it could clean up as nice as that, you know. It just tarnishes like silver because it's silver alloy basically, but it will clean up. All of this will clean up nicely. So I think that brings us to the end. I think that brings us to the end of our little ethnic cultural haul. So we've got a variety of pieces. I'm not sure if I've mixed up these two bracelets, I think this is the Moroccan. I'm not sure which one's. Yeah, I think this is the Moroccan, or is it Egypt? So one of these is Moroccan and one of these is Egyptian. I will put them. Now I'm looking at them. These have got camels on them. So I think this. I take it this one is. If they could be either. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna double check which one's which out of these bracelets, and then when I'm editing, I'll put if I've got them wrong, I'll put the names. I'll correct it. You know, I'll put the names at the bottom of the screen. But I'm not sure. Now I'm looking at. I don't know whether I've said the right ones from the right place. You know, so I need to double check that. This video has taken me quite a while to film, so I'm going to leave it there because I've had to pause it a lot and check things, and it's because obviously I want to get things right. Any corrections that need to be made, I will put them on screen as I'm editing so that the correct information's up. I'll try to look at the proper names for things as well, and because I want to showcase the jewellery properly and just provide a little bit of education about them. So I will do that when I'm editing, but I'm going to leave it there. All of this stuff has been sourced to go in my Etsy shop. So if you are interested in any of that, you can look out for listings on my Etsy shop. Links are below, or if you're interested, there's a form to directly order anything before it goes on Etsy. But these are probably going to go up on Etsy because I'm pretty much up to date with my listings. I list on Etsy. I update my Etsy shop very regularly, so everything's up to date. So all the videos you've seen so far, all the jewellery that's been in the videos has already been listed, and some of it's sold already. So yeah, these pieces, by the time you see this video, these pieces will be in my shop because I am 2 weeks ahead of filming. So this will be the first video of June. So I did all my May filming and they're scheduled. We are on the bank holiday May that I'm filming this, and we're having some glorious weather in the UK, by the way. But anyway, so all of this will be listed by the time you see this video, because this video is going up on the first Sunday of June, and hopefully if you are interested in pieces, they haven't sold by then. But yeah, check my shop if you're interested. If not, I'll just see you in my next video, regardless whether you're interested or not, or you're just here for the entertainment. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I am trying to hit my first milestone of 100 subscribers, so please like the video and subscribe to my channel so that you can see more. I try to post weekly videos every Sunday. As long as I've got the stock to post about, I'll post weekly. So yeah, anyway, that being said, I'm going to leave the video here and film the next one. So I will see you in my next one. Bye bye bye.